Yo, what's good YouTube? Today guys we're gonna play some Clash of Clans again. As you guys can see, we got finally the results right here of the clan game. So let's take this here first key. So let's take this here. We're gonna take here yeah, I think that should be the best. Or yeah, let's go here for this though. It's actually kinda dumb to go for this. Here we're gonna go for let's go for this. Okay, let's go for this, and then right there, that should be enough. Now I'm still like not sure, guys. Should I take like 100 gems or should I take like this? Let me just see. When is this? Oh, still so long. 14 hours. Wait, let me just see here. How long do you take? 15 hours. All right, that's perfect. All right. Let's also like convert here some dark elixir into gold, so then we have like full amount of it. So now for you guys, I don't need any loot. And I think though I'm gonna go here like for the gems, guys. I'm truly sorry, guys, but I already have one of this and I never actually used it. So let's collect this, guys. They're still like 11 hours. Yeah. I want to use this though, but like right now it's not worth it, guys. So like gonna be like such a like it's not gonna be just trash. What am I even yapping? Let's also like purchase here some of that here right here. Yo, I don't need you. Here it is. Let's purchase here 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And now let's go straight up into some attackings. I didn't even ask you for troops, but yeah, let's give me some troops. I want to be like, is it a clan war? No, okay. I thought like it was like clan war league. All right, today guys, we're gonna talk a bit about like a TikToker that I've been watching on like Instagram. I've been watching like for like 2 or 3 days. You know, like last time when I said, oh, I want to watch, you know, like that film, Jack Snyder's cut or like Snyder's cut of what was it again? Of Justice League. And so like I didn't watch it and like I watched like I scrolled and then I finally found like some TikToker that was called J Guapo. And then I was like, you know, I would say I'm not that bad into like, you know, sensing some people, like my gut feeling. And my gut feeling was like he's more than just like some brain AFK guy, you know, going around, you know. So I was like interested kinda in his lore. And actually guys, I'm gonna like pay a bit more attention to that because like actually the lore is actually kinda like I don't know like if it's deep or not, you know, like I just got like some pictures that like I got sent of like he with like some drillers or like I don't know like what they really are. Like it's actually kind of interesting. Also, why are there like someone knocking on my walls? All right, let's continue here. So yeah, and then I saw like he had like some story time where he told about he being stabbed. I thought like he was just being like extremely chill, you know, when he's talking because he has like kind of like a high-pitched voice, you know. Like I was like, you know, I'm not gonna judge, and I didn't even like very much like paid attention to that. I was like, you know, yeah, high pitch. Some people have like low pitch. He has high pitch, nothing around, you know. And like then, like in his story, is told like yeah, some 2 years ago or 3 years ago, he got like poked with a knife. And okay, poked is like kind of like underwhelming the name of it, but like he really much got stabbed. Yeah, that's about like the right word. He got stabbed, and like he got stabbed like also in his throat or somewhere there. And like this cut like then one of his like chords, you know, of like when he could talk. And this then made also like that he doesn't have like his voice that he had. He also said that in the video, you know, he had like a deep voice. Okay, that deep, it wasn't that deep, but like still, you know, like it's no difference. But yeah, so I see like the pictures of him like being like I don't know, like I wouldn't say like gang affiliate, I wouldn't say that, but like more like with like people of that stuff. Also, what was like interesting is like he's just 2 years older than me, and you know when I saw like the pictures of him like 2018, you know, yo, he already had like that hand tattoo of his rose stuff. That's actually crazy. So yeah, because I was like thinking of, but yeah, let's do a tattoo there, you know. But man, you know, first tattoo, man, hand is crazy. But yeah, but it's actually interesting, you know, because like New York, I swear, like last year I already talked about this. You know, I was like looking into like Phantom stuff. You know, Kai I don't really much like anymore. But like Phantom, I still like kind of like him, you know. Still, let's just go here for this, and I'm gonna attack then from I think top side right here. Okay, it would be nice if you could place everything. Let's go for some loons. Yeah, but I'm gonna search afterwards. No, of course, no. I'm just actually bored. That's why like I'm watching stuff like this, guys. But it's actually interesting because I swear every year, like every summertime when I'm like bored, I actually kind of get interested in like all that driller type scene, you know, New York stuff. Like last year, it was like watching a lot of Phantom, AMP, and also like listening to every GZ. What was the guy? I'm not gonna say you know what they were saying, but like it's actually just you know from coming like from a song. But what was it again? That's right. You know, I don't know anymore, man. It's been such a long time. That's why also like I was completely like kind of like brainwashed by it the entire time. You know, like during like last summertime, I came like to school, and I had like I wouldn't say like that aura, but like I just was thinking about this, you know, and like the entire time I was like, okay, not thinking about this, but like just listening to music like that, you know, just watching people from the Bronx and all that stuff. So of course, no, even though if you don't want to get like brainwashed, manipulated by this, you know, it still goes into your head. That's why I know, like, I don't know, like 2022, 2021, there was like all that drill stuff, you know. And there was like also like a correlation with all the people, you know, trying to be like a driller, you know, trying to be like, of course, guys, I know there's a different difference between like people being like in the drill stuff deep in it and some people that try to look like they're deep in it but they ain't there at all, you know. I for myself, I would say I was like kind of like a mix of both of them. 2022, I had people that were like deep in it, you know, and I was also like talking with them, but like my mind was always like, you can talk with them, they're actually nice people, all that stuff, but never ever like try like to do stuff with them because it's just gonna bring you problems, and actually you got like so much more to do, man. Like I was like, when I was like going out with them, like in groups, all that stuff, I was like still, you know, in the school, you know, like I had like a great school notes, all that stuff, you know. Actually I was perfect, you know, when it came to that stuff. But wait, let me just here freeze this here. But, you know, I was like talking with them, all that stuff, you know. I was like, man, you know, they actually don't have any future, man. I have like so much future. What am I doing here? And so then 1 year afterwards, you know, there was like some stuff going on, you know, all that stuff. And I was like, you know what? I know like we weren't like that close, and it was like more I had like a good friend and he was like close with them. And so, you know, I was then like mindly close with them. So if like my friend was like going there, you know, then I was like also with them. But I just was once, you know, by myself, you know, with them chilling. And also like a second time, but this was like with another group of people. So yeah, and then I was like, you know what? Now is actually the perfect moment to just, you know, disappear, bam, and then disappeared, man. And no cap, since that day, I actually never like was like think, oh man, actually, I actually want to be again like talking with them, because actually there was like nothing more than to it. I wouldn't say like they were bad people. Some of them were actually very nice people. It was just sad, you know, seeing them, you know, oh, they went that path, you know, and they're not going out, you know. It's actually kind of sad. But yeah, about that, let's just do here the last attack. I hope do I get like some here's some donation. I could talk more about this, guys. I swear, guys, there are like so many stuff like I would like to go in detail talk about this, but it's like, you know, like these stories I would like to much more like introduce them in podcasts and stuff like this. You know, very much like where the story is like the main topic instead of like some Clash of Clans gameplay. You kind of understand what I mean, guys? So yeah, I'm just gonna call though the video J Guapo because I was like talking about him like first of all. But yeah, I'm gonna like listen a bit to him, you know, it's actually interesting, you know, from that stuff point of view. Like I always like, not always, but it's like sometimes I have like these phases, you know. Right now I'm coming right now from like a nerd phase, you know, everything about like PC, hardware stuff. And so I was like very, very much deep in it. But now I feel like how like my interests go slowly like more to like that type of stuff. You know, it's like, yo, I wanna like listen a bit more to drill stuff. Not very much listen to drill stuff, but like more to these drill stories. Not some random ass stories, but like people actually like kinda like enjoy to watch, you know, and just, you know, learning more about them. It's actually very interesting. Also, in these last weeks, I'm more and more interested in like psychological stuff. So I'm also like gonna like kind of like add up these information to like what I'm like listening to, like thinking about. So, you know, to kind of be like, okay, I'm gonna listen to this, you know, do this, you know, but of course I'm gonna pay attention to my interests, you know, like my other interests, you know, and kind of like add them together. That's about it, guys. This is an easy 2-star. Sadly, though, it's not gonna be like a very, very high star because everything died, man. How did they all die? It's not even like that crazy level right here. Okay, this is this gonna work out? No, 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 no. How much? 18? Oh, that's trash, man. Wow, that's very trash. And now I'm gonna get a donation. I know it. I know the future, man. No? Alright. Then yeah, I hope you guys still have a wonderful day, guys. Smash like, smash subscribe, guys. Let's see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys still have a wonderful day, guys. And bye, guys.